Good day buddies. Our last dare video had already reached and surpassed the 300 likes milestone in a short time. And it's time again for us to pick and make a new dare from your comments. And like in the past, we're going random by using this mobile app. And we got the dare from our buddy, Sir Robert Alcantara, and he dared us to make our version of a low-cost ant farm. Now that this dare is accepted, I also dare you to like this video. And if it reaches at least 500 likes, we're again picking another dare from one of you buddies. And who knows, it might be your dares we're gonna pick next. You can also share this video to speed up the progress on reaching the milestone. Don't forget to also drop your dares on the comments. Anyway, welcome back buddies. And for those new to the channel, you're also welcome to DColonyyt. We only spend less than $1 for our cheap ant farm. Is that even possible? Well, let's check the materials. Cause most of them are free, like this old screwdrivers, which most home have at least. Well, I guessed. We will also use this tiny cups, which is basically free, from fast foods, as sauce, or ice cream containers. The only material I bought for our today's project is this 1 kilograms of plaster, which only worth $1. We can make a lot of ant farm using this amount. For those who don't have an idea where to get some, it's available at most craft stores, or you may just look online buddies. We can make a hole into the cups using a drill. 2 to 4 holes is recommended, so that we can connect ant farms in any direction, for unlimited ways of expansion. Just be careful in drilling buddies, as this thin containers are kinda easy to break. Anyway, the holes we drilled should be the size of the tubing we're gonna use. I'm inserting tissue paper inside the tube, to prevent the plaster from filling inside. Next, we're gonna mix the plaster with water, and apply it immediately. Cause this material buddies dries up fast, especially if we use the toothpaste-like consistency of the mixture. We're making a founding setup, like in a test tube. And some full nest, and an outworld sample as well. This is a full nest we're doing right now. It's a bit brown buddies cause I mixed 10 parts plaster, and 1 part of a leftover grout to make some color adjustments. We can use funnel but we need a watery mixture buddies, so that we can funnel it easier inside. It will take a little longer to dry out, but it will make the job done quicker. We're also making an outworld sample. And more set of nest. Anyway, we can use a tape in case we messed up drilling holes, like in this one. Plaster buddies is one of the best for beginners, if they wanna try and make their own ant farm. Cause this material is so easy to work on, this works best with dry nest loving species such as tetramoriums. This will last pretty long with them. But we can still use it to high humidity loving colony, it will still work on them. But will just reduce the nest durability, but who cares? We can easily make them a new nest, as this material is easy to work on, and dries up fast. Speaking of drying, this one already set while we're mixing, and filling the other 2 nest. After about 5 minutes, we can now work on them. We can remove it easily by just pushing the bottom part. These cups were flexible enough to remove just like that. This is designed for founding a colony buddies. And we will eventually make a content on starting a queen ant on this design. This is for the nest hydration obviously, we just need to punch a hole here using the syringe, or a pin. Let's make a way in. And design it simply by just carving. This was done in about 15 minutes, it just needs a little rinse, then put it back to the cup. We also made a couple of them here. Let's move to the next one. This is an example of full nest from top to bottom, it will be covered overall. So this will eventually good as dry nest, as it only have a limited ventilation. But we still put a hydration port at the top. Just in case, I need it a little more humid once in a while. We got a pre-made tunnels here, which are great to align with the chambers later on. Got a little cracked, so we can just cut it. Cause I'm going to replace it with a new cup eventually. We need to get this pre-made chambers connected. Our approach will be carving a cave-like design. We just need some guides. This one takes more than an hour of carving bodies, and here it is. Here are the other nest we filled earlier. We can go with simple chambers, but we can also make it more complicated like this two here. Who got a little bit of 3D design. Just be careful when carving on the connecting ports bodies so that we cannot reshape the diameter of the hole where the tubings will get attached. So we can have a nice fitting connectors. Anyway, this is the outworld we made earlier. We'll just add a little bit of green. And done. It's okay buddies if you wanna use bigger container for the outworld, which most of the time is better especially for big colonies. I just made this in case some of you have small colonies, and you wanna try tiny outworlds. And on some of the broken cups, we replaced it with a new one. And to cut a hole for the tubing, we can use a cutter. Just make the blade in slanting position while cutting, so we can't damage the hole inside diameter. Let's get the ant farms connected, shall we? I also need to cut the cover, so that we can have enough opening for feeding and cleaning. Then we need to at least melt the sharp edges using a lighter. This part will also serve as the barrier area. If we don't have a time to make something like this, buddies, we can just fill this cups with a nesting medium like dirt, and we can have a free and much simpler ant farm. Just put it inside a bigger container that will act as the outworld. That's the current setup of my ghost ant colony, and speaking of them, we will be moving them here in our new DIY setup soon. So stay tuned, and get ready to meet them, buddies. I just hope you have learned something from this video, guys. Be a genie for the first time, by granting my wish in tapping the like and share button. That would help a lot. This is DColonyyt, saying goodbye for now, but hoping to see you on my next videos.